That's awesome, man. James, I got a quick question for you, and we got about 8 minutes left on the video and everything. I made a graphic. It featured a lot of the 24 recruiting class that we had, including Abrams. It was 9 prospects that I had, and a certain prospect of 5-star quality had put the eyeball emojis in there, and that always means smoke. So what are kind of your thoughts? And you can kind of explain the situation a little bit, but what are your thoughts on the situation?
Man, I already know you talking about Charles Lester.
Correct.
Um, and I'm just going to be honest with you. If you go to fearingthespear.substack.com, you'll read the fan favorite confidence meters by me. It was currently a 7 at that point in time when I posted. I think it was about maybe a week or so ago.
Mhm.
My confidence meter has bumped up to a 9 out of a 10 for Florida State's favor. I think there's a lot of smoke there, and the brush piles are burning. So if you got your marshmallows and you want to roast something, let's go grab a lawn chair and let's go smoke. Let's go get some s'mores because we're about to feast off of Charles Lester, and I think a commitment to Florida State can happen very very soon.
So, Jay, I got a question for you. So, that Charles Lester is the number one priority. I mean, he is their guy that they want to get. And I even did a collab with someone talking about like the most important recruits that Florida State needs to have in this recruiting class. We both said Charles Lester on the account that I was associated with. And Luke Cromenhall basically said, "Are you next?" And just tagging him in the picture and everything like that. He's sitting there enjoying the whole process and everything. Do you think that this is a situation where he waits out the recruitment and goes through all the processes and the visits, which I know he probably will still, even if he does commit? But do you think he prolongs it until December to make a decision, or do you think it may be a situation where he brings it back in and says, "Okay, I know where home is. I know how all the coaching staff has been lately for me, and this is where I want to go at Florida State."
Honestly, now I thought that if you would have asked me this about a month ago, I would have said, he probably could wait to, later on to make his decision or whatnot. But now, man, I think the smoke is a little bit, too smoky. I think he go. I think it's at any time he can make a move because I think now, honestly, I think it's more so of him trying to enjoy the process, just make sure that everything, what I'm saying, is in order. So hopefully, man, hopefully we land him and we land him soon, man. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, I would definitely agree. I mean, everybody thinks that Charles Lester is just a cornerback, which he usually primarily plays cornerback, but he was playing athlete at Sarasota, Florida as well. So he does have that capability to play both sides of the ball. And I think that's somebody that you can really kind of lean to in terms of having a pure athlete in Tallahassee. And I think that's exactly what they're trying to get. They're trying to get the top notch quality recruits if they can, so that way they can continue to mold that roster into something that can be special and can be sustainable. I'll quote a Miami fan of it not being sustainable. It's just going to be really exciting to see how Mike Norvell kind of finishes out. They got a huge visitor weekend this upcoming weekend as well. This is going to be the final weekend before the dead period hits. And I think it could be a really, really exciting time for Florida State. But if any of y'all guys have any parting thoughts before we go, I'd really appreciate it.
I have nothing. I'm good. I appreciate y'all for letting me be on. I really enjoy doing these videos with y'all guys, man.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say also we're gonna be trying to do a podcast pretty soon with Chatting the Spear. It's going to be starting on February the 1st as well, so be tuned. Check into that as well, and we'll definitely be trying to drop some content pretty soon. It'll be a pretty laid back, fun, like podcast episodes. It won't be something that'll make you go to sleep. We're gonna try to keep it energized. We're gonna get Jay's smiling face on there. We'll keep it going, man. But I really appreciate all of the love and support from you guys. I will definitely put y'all social media links at the bottom of the description as well. Be sure to go check those guys out. They do a tremendous job on all their content. At the end of the day, as I always say, it is not a competition. We do this all because of the love of Florida State. I think that's very important because some media outlets understand that it may be a competition left and right, but guess what? We're here just to have enjoyment, fun, and we're going to see you in the spring game. And I can't wait until that moment happens. But Really appreciate all the love and support as always. Be sure to hit the subscribe button. Let's get the likes up to about 60 likes today. And go Noles.
Go
Go
Noles.
Noles.